to the channel, folks. You saw the title, and I've got a grin on my face because I love interacting with the folks on the channel. I love seeing how people show themselves and their breadth of knowledge of country music because I didn't grow up on it, but some of you folks absolutely shock me where you'll come out with these torchy type songs that could be crossovers, and then come out with Charlie Daniels Band song, Boogie Woogie Fiddle Country Blues. And that's exactly what Kyle Perkins did. He made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So thank you for that, Kyle. And it's just fascinating. I just love seeing, the life to me, in many ways, it's a sociological fishbowl where I'm looking out and seeing what people are doing, how they think, how cultures start and all that. Because I'm basically a philosopher by nature. Most people are, they just don't acknowledge that. But I love to ponder. So I'm going to ponder this song. So, Kyle, thanks again, my friend. And I think you said something along the lines that this is going to put a smile on my face, and it clearly already has. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know this song either, as far as I know. Jerry Lee Lewis going on here.
Every time I hear Fiddle and he's cooking just a little, and it makes me want to jump up and run. And if he's sawing with some soul boogie, woogie, rock and roll, well, I know I'm gonna have some fun. And when the rosin starts to fly and I'm looking in the eye like I'm just about to blow a fuse, Mama called the doctor, called your boy's got the rockin' boogie woogie fiddle country blues. I met a man from Tennessee, this is what he said to me. He said music is a rhapsody. He picked up his violin, stuck it underneath his chin, started playing me a symphony. I said that ain't the way it's done, let me see that fiddle, son. And I saw him off a chorus or two. He said you better call the doctor, cause I think I got the rockin' boogie woogie fiddle country blues.
Rockin'.
Well, now if you wanna play me some fiddle, I'm gonna tell you right from the start, you better play me some low down, hold down, honking. I don't wanna hit no funeral march. It's gotta pick me up and roll me over. It's gotta make me wanna jump up and sing. If it ain't buzzing like a beehive, kicking into overdrive, it don't mean a doggone thing. So let me rosin up my bow, and I think that I can show you the way I like to play this thing. Let's put some boogie rhythm in and kick it on up to the limit, cause I'm gonna put some fire on the string. And if you feel your feet start moving to the beat, and you feel like you got ants in your shoes, well then you better call a doctor, cause you probably got the rockin' boogie woogie fiddle country blues.
I'm guessing he's saying rockin' Boogie Woogie not rockets, but it can be tough to tell a little bit. So, and he just has fun with this, but so much like Stevie Ray Vaughan, you associate very simply the guitar with Stevie Ray, because he said B.B. King, same thing. Dwayne Allman, slide guitar, right? You absolutely associate the fiddle with Charlie, and so he thinks in fiddle language. So, all right, let's see the rest of the way here, folks. Sounds like Batman. Yup. Feel now. Is this like rockabilly too right here? I didn't hear why he had the blues though. Like, I'm sure it was buried in there, but there was so much going on in this song that, I mean, wh- what assumption should I make? I don't know if it was explicitly stated in there. There was a lot going on, but generally I don't miss that much. But I could have. I mean, because I was so entranced by the introduction of new instrumentation. I was paying attention to the tempo. There were tempo changes, and sometimes there'd be a tempo change immediately followed by an instrument change. The bass player was going nuts, so every so often I'd be paying attention to what he was doing underneath everything and keeping things moving along. But then at one point I was wondering, man, I wonder what Charlie's career would have been like if he hadn't done The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And so all kinds of thoughts pop into my head, which is part of the fun for me of doing the channel because I like thinking, I like being forced to think, but the beauty is I like feeling too. And music does all of that. And I just get so happily and pleasantly surprised by what some artists do, even big name artists, where they have the producers, they've got the musicians, they've got the savoir faire, they've got everything you need to do a good song. And still you're like, oh my God, that is unbelievable. And I love feeling it, I love thinking it, and I love dissecting it. But I still, why did he get the blues? Was he in a place where they were just playing rock? Or like he did say rockin' boogie woogie fiddle country blues. So I don't know. And I can say, as somebody who growing up hated country music, I was a rock dude. And then it wasn't until I hit probably about 50 or so before I started listening to a little bit of country. Merle, Allen, Sheree Austin. Billy Dean's was the first CD I'd bought. And then I'm like, oh, there's something to this. And then a few years later, I started a channel, but it was Nashville country. Not a lot of Luke Bryan, but Dierks Bentley and Miranda were my first two reactions. And then go from there. And then you guys were like, Don, you got to check out this traditional country music because the way you like lyrics and stories, and you guys were right. So I didn't grow up on it, and then I come to it later in life, and then there was a point probably about 6, 7 years ago, maybe more, where it's like if a song doesn't have a fiddle in it, I just don't seem to like it as much. So, and put a banjo in there, the instrument that used to scare me, you know, and I'm happy. And then you got to have steel too, like fiddle and steel to me are just like instruments of instruments. So, and not easy to play. All right, Kyle, that was fun. Yeah, you're right, man. You said it's going to put a smile on my face. I forgot about that, and it automatically did it. It was what we call an auto smile. I'm going to rate it. All right, I'm going to go with the number that first popped into my head as I do. That's just what I do. And then I have to explain it to myself and you guys. The number that popped into my head was a 9.0. And the lyrics were simple. Nothing to write home about, but the instrumentation was a blast. And Charlie sings with sort of like a Willie Nelson happiness. There's like a somber undertone to it, but mostly you find yourself smiling just because of their personalities, I guess. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks again, Kyle. Have a great day. I'll see you in another video and keep rocking the country.